U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken plans to travel to Israel on Friday. He will meet with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He will also visit Jordan. The State Department says leaders will discuss the ongoing war, humanitarian assistance, freeing hostages, reducing civilian casualties, and more. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
Tracy, after flying to Minnesota today for an event there, President Biden said he's happy humanitarian corridors are open in Gaza and he's working to free more hostages. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department says there is more work to do.
President Joe Biden walking across the South Lawn towards Marine One on his way to the Midwest. And across the globe, Israeli Defense Forces conducting ground operations in Gaza. The IDF says since the war started last month, it has struck 11,000 terrorist targets. At the U.S. State Department, this update.
An initial group of foreign nationals, including U.S. citizens, departed Gaza through Rafah today. And we expect exits of U.S. citizens and foreign nationals to continue over the next several days. We want to make sure we can get U.S. citizens and their family members out as safely as possible.
But now, Jordan, a key U.S. ally, pulling its ambassador from Israel. Protesters in Jordan gathered in Amman on Tuesday, calling on the government to annul its peace treaty with Israel, close its embassy, and expel its ambassador amid the ongoing war.
We believe that increased diplomacy is important, and steps to reduce diplomatic channels aren't productive to our long-term, our shared goals of promoting a long-term solution to this crisis.
The war overseas fueling hatred in the U.S. Incidents of anti-Jewish and anti-Muslim hate have skyrocketed in America and abroad since the horrific October 7th attack by Hamas. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris speaking in London about the dangers of artificial intelligence, but she adds there are also immense benefits.
It could give us the power to fight the climate crisis, make medical and scientific breakthroughs, explore our universe, and improve everyday life.
The Vice President later met with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak at 10 Downing Street.
I want to thank you for hosting this summit. It's good to be with you.
Also tonight, the White House confirms President Biden plans to meet face-to-face with Chinese President Xi Jinping at the upcoming APEC summit in San Francisco, California. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.